So yeah, the plan is we're going to be giving away 100,000 Sweatcoin. And also we're going to be giving away 10 epic NFTs from Sweat Economy. And people are asking, well, how is Sweatcoin doing? Because Rob, you've been talking about this forever. And quite honestly, it's not doing too bad. It's ranked 314 as far as market cap. It's almost at a penny. Over the last, the time frame, 7 days, it's been on the rise. 14 days, pretty good. 30 days, not too bad. And of course, we're on October 1st right now, so it's looking pretty good. 90 days, still on the uptrend. 180 days, okay, it took a little bit of a dip, but it's been around about a penny, and then it's dropped below, and now it's coming right back. And then just, as far as like the all-time high, I think it was like 6 or 7 cents, somewhere around there. So, it's the bear market, but in all honesty, not doing too bad. And if you want to learn more about Sweat token, Sweat Economy, and everything else, there's a link in the description of all my videos where you can actually download the app itself, and there's the deep dive video, which is right there, so you can learn all about it. Also, on top of price action, because we're always talking about price action, how things are doing, but we really need to take a look at how are they actually using this app? And there's a place called DApp Radar, link in the description. And right now, Sweat Economy was 14th to 15th. Now it's moved up to a number 11. And this is just unique active wallets and what people are actually using it for. And it's actually above PancakeSwap version 2, Splinter Lens, Tiny Tap, and a host of other different apps that are out there. So number 11, people are actually using this app. Now, there's 2 ways for this app to actually be used. Now, the first one is this is actually a free app to download. It's been around for 6 or 7 years, just so everybody knows. As far as who's actually using it, it has over 140 million users in Web 2 and Web 3. How it breaks down is roughly it's 120 million in Web 2. Again, it's been around forever. And it's the number 1 health and fitness app. Now, just so you know, it'll be between number 1 and number 5, depending on where you're at. But this is globally. So across the world, there's a lot of people who have actually used this app, and now they're branching out into Web 3. So the question is, well, if it's free, well, how do they make money? And we talk about this in the deep dive video, but just to keep this simple, you're on YouTube, you're watching this video on YouTube or maybe on Twitter, and the whole thing is advertising. And there's going to be ads in there. You can actually go buy things and purchase and move things around. So that's pretty much how they do it. That's how it's a free app. And then what's great about it is, of course, like when I talked about this a year ago, it was 1,000 steps gave you 1 Sweat token. Now it's up to 4,400, and then in a year it's going to be 12,500 steps will give you 1. So if you just would have listened and it was a free app, you could have had a bunch of different tokens. And now if you're going to spend that, what would that actually look like? So there's a bunch of different things you can buy: Headspace, Google, Audible, Tidal. Actually, I'll just show you, because within my phone, if I open up the app itself, and if I scroll down, and you can see the things that they're actually offering right now. Again, ads, Orange Theory, gym membership. You can get a 1 month free of Cinemax and Amazon Prime, professional therapy, Orange Theory again. Scroll down and get some more things that are like, walk into crypto, whatever that is. USA offers, Razor Kit, Bing X. Hey, PMS relief with Aura, watch out. Weight Watchers, sure. And then physical items like shoes. And I've actually gotten some headphones, but not like these. So like how you would do it is you just swipe it to buy it for five sweat coins. Now you get like 65% off. Some you buy outright, some you get discounts, but just so you know, this is how the app works. And it encourages you to walk, right? And it's free. So I figure this is actually a pretty good thing. And then of course, if we go back, there's some other stuff that you can shop, but you get the idea, right? You get there's things here. This is how the actual product works. So now if we go again, if you're looking to download the actual free app, which is available globally for walking, you go to sweatco.in, download the app, or of course, link in the description for that. Now, if you're looking for the wallet, which is the crypto wallet, you would go to sweateconomy.com, links in the description. I'm going to show you how this all works. But if you scroll down, what can you do with the Sweat token? Well, you can stake it. You can get rewards. Like they just gave away a Tesla. I guess they're doing pretty good. They're giving away Teslas. Then you use the NFTs. There's a problem called Learn and Earn, where you can figure out like what is Web3, what is crypto, and it pays you in Sweat token. They also have the fiat on-ramp, which is pretty great. You can use MoonPay, you can buy crypto. You can transfer your crypto in and out. And as far as like the roadmap, again, we've talked about this, like a year ago, and I didn't think they'd bring it to the US, but it's going to be launching on October 16th for all US customers. So here's how it works. If you want to win that, there is a tweet, link in the description. And this is over on Twitter, now called X. Here's all you got to do. You got to follow me on Twitter. You got to follow Sweat Economy. You got to comment below and retweet. And of course, this is the tweet itself. And you're going to enter right here for the type form. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this live October 14th. The cutoff date is October 13th. I will draw that live in a live stream. And all you got to do is just fill out the form itself. It's going to ask you the very first question. Your Sweatcoin username. What's my Sweatcoin username? Great question, Rob. So you're going to go to the app, which you downloaded, which is for Android and Apple. And you're going to jump into your phone and just say, okay, on the top left-hand corner, there'll be like a little icon for whatever it is. I uploaded myself. And you're going to click on the gear in the upper right-hand corner. And it's going to say name, Robbie D News, username, Robbie D News. I kept them both the same because I want to be very simple. But just so you know, when you look into your app, it's the second one, at whatever it is. So your first part is your name. The second part is your actual username. And that's the one where you can actually take that and you're going to put that into the actual jot form and you're going to put it in. So, okay. The next part, to be eligible, please opt into crypto on the Sweatcoin app homepage. This is only for Americans because we're going to get the actual Sweat wallet on October 16th. So what do you do? How does that work out? Very simple. So again, we're going to jump back into our app. And we're going to scroll down just a little bit. And it says, convert sweat coins to crypto, because before we were just Americans, we couldn't do this. Click next, next, next. After the launch, all that good stuff. And on the bottom right-hand corner, it's going to say opt in now. You're going to click on opt in now. You're going to confirm your email, whatever that is. And then you're going to, let me do this, accept the terms. Yes, because I'm a speed reader. And I confirm I'm not from China, Iran, or Russia. Send me the code. I'm going to click on I understand because they're going to send me an email. And right here, it's going to tell me, don't delete or share this email with anyone. We can't send you a new one and you will lose access to your wallet. If the email is shared, your sweat could be stolen. Underneath that is my activation code. I'm going to grab that. That is 6 numbers. And I'm going to enter it into the code above. And of course, right here, I'm going to enter in the information. I'm going to block this out. And voila, you create your account. Now, Sweat is live. Download the app. Now, this is for the Sweat wallet. Remember, you can do it here automatically. Very simple. You can just click on get and then download it. Or if for some reasons there's a glitch or something happens, of course, you go into the website sweateconomy.com on the very top right-hand corner, get Sweat wallet, and you'll download the wallet itself. And then great, so now it's downloading. Here comes my cryptocurrency wallet for Sweat. I'm going to open this up and write down. It's going to say log in with Sweatcoin or log in with a secret phrase. Now, as time goes on, you're going to be able to generate a mnemonic phrase so you can keep this stored securely if for some reason something happens to your phone, something like that. Unfortunately, right now for Americans, we can't do that. And the reason is because there's still a countdown for the actual US launch. So again, I'm going to click on approve login, but it's just going to take me to the same thing where it's going to say, well, sorry, see you in 15 days. So that's in a nutshell. I want to make this as comprehensive as possible so people that weren't aware of what Sweat token was can understand what the Sweat token is, what the wallet is, how it's coming to America, and why I believe it's going to do very well in the future. Now, to me, as transparent as I possibly can, you have to understand that I am biased on this channel. I only talk about the crypto that I personally own and am investing into. So the reason why I talk about Sweat and Sweat token is because I own a boatload of it. And lastly, just so you know that it's very easy, again, for this giveaway, we're giving away 100,000 Sweat tokens. That'll be for 20 people. So we're going to be giving away 5,000 Sweat tokens to 20 individuals, as well as 10 different NFTs. Very simple to do. Link in the description. Follow me at News Asset. Follow Sweat Economy. Comment on the tweet. Retweet it. And then use the jot form to fill out the information. And that's it. So that's it for that piece. Now let's jump back and talk about today's information or the Q&A. Great. So I hope that made a lot of sense for everybody. So I did that so everybody can understand. And then I'm going to take this video and then put it into the links in the description. So when people ask questions, so there's your actual answer. And then just to finish up before we do the Q&A and I bring on our special guest. So as I said in that video, I'm biased. I don't know how many people say that on their channel, but I do all the time because it's true. I'm biased, and this is because I bought into Sweatcoin. And I know people will talk about like, well, Rob, how much you buy and how much was it, and blah, blah. Well, here you go. So there's a link in the description. It's my degen sheet. I've got into many a different projects that I've talked about: Genso Kishi, ETHEREUM, Fame, and Sweatcoin. And I bought this on June 23rd, and I put in 25 grand. And that was for the seed. It was the private or the seed round. And the purchase price was 0.014 cents. 0.014 cents. So that's like a penny and a half, which is pretty good, I thought. Unfortunately, now that we're in the bear market, that 25,000 is now worth roughly 15,745. So I'm in the hole right now, as some would say. And of course, the reason why I bring this up to you is because you're like, well, Rob, aren't you going to dump on me? Why would I dump on you? I'm down. So when people talk about like, these guys are going to dump on you because there's a supply schedule for Sweatcoin, just go to CoinGecko, look up Sweatcoin, and take a look at the allocation. The last time we actually had an allocation of Sweatcoin was on July 11, 2023. And the next one will be June 1st, 2024. So if you want to front run everybody, well, there you go. But again, the whole thing was this. I think it's a great project. I like what they're doing. I like the physical work aspect. And I like that you actually get these tokens and the things you can do with them as far as like with crypto. And then also, I will just say that as far as like what people say, the tokenomics are awful. Is it that bad? Trust me. I've seen some pretty bad tokenomics. So if we can break this down, community, that's you and us. Community 24.6, that's 25%. What are they going to do? Well, they have this on various different exchanges and dexes. They have to put that up. So that's 24%. The ecosystem, 7%. So that is if you're going to stake your sweat coins or do something else with it, that's the ecosystem, 7%. The foundation treasury, remember what I talked about? Every 1,000 steps before, when I talked about a year ago, you would get one sweat token. Moving on now, I think it's like 4,500, and the next year will be 12,500. So these tokens have to come from somewhere, and that's what the treasury is for. The Sweatco treasury itself, you got to keep the lights on. You got to pay for developers. You got to pay for people. So that's 22%. But in all honesty, the other stuff, terms and advisors, seed rounds, and private sale, that was only 2, 4, roughly 5%, and I was one of those. So that will conclude that part of the video. I hope that made a lot of sense, because it was a pain in the A to make that video when I was trying to go back and forth with my phone, but that's what we got. So if you, first of all, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a like, consider subscribing. Mostly we talk about the news and things that are going on, but today I had to bring this video out just to make sure. Now, if you want to stop by and just hang out with me, we'll do a little Q&A, and I'll go over all your questions, which there's some good ones so far. Like Question Everything says, you're giving away worthless coins. Why do you buy S coins and then give them away? Dan Feeling Act. Let's go over the Q&A, and we'll go over that right now. So, everybody,